Whoa! I almost died. Hello, Pokemon trainers. Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video here on iStarly TV. Hey, Gimmighoul. Today I wanted to just briefly talk about the new raid event that's going on right now in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and that is the 5-star Blissey raid event. Blissey is a featured Pokemon right now in raids, and so, oh God, I hate when this happens. I'll just keep talking, I guess. Anyway, so Blissey is featured, and by the way, the second wave of the Decidueye raid event is also going on right now. So if you missed Decidueye the first time around, which was last week, you now have another chance at getting it until the end of the weekend. So with that being said, let's talk about the Blissey raids. So first things first, in order to get this raid event live in your game, you just need to go to the main menu and then connect to the internet, press the L button. I don't believe you need the Nintendo Switch Online to do this. I could be wrong though, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I actually don't think you need it. And here it says get happy with Blissey. So basically this event is an amazing way to farm for Terra Shards and for, oh, that's a weird way to scroll, okay. Anyway, sorry, this is a great way to farm for Terra Shards and Experience Candy because these Blisseys are 5 stars, they are really easy to knock out if you have a good physical attacker, and they will give you various Terra Shards and bonus Experience Candy. So they'll give you large Experience Candies and extra large Experience Candies. So if you have this raid event going in your game, you can just farm these over and over and over again and just stack up on those Terra Shards and Experience Candies, which is a great way to kind of prepare for, you know, any competitive battling. If you, like me, like to do competitive battles, you know, one thing that I was noticing was I was starting to very quickly run out of Terra Shards to change new Pokemon's Terra types when I built new teams, so this is a great way for me to stock up on those. And also the Experience Candies, which makes it very easy to get your Pokemon to level 100. As you see, I have a party of level 100 Pokemon right here. So if you look, I think I started with about, well, I sold a lot of these because I actually maxed out my large Experience Candies at 999, and they actually sell for some decent money. So make sure, if you're farming these raids, make sure you check your Experience Candies, and if you're maxed out at 999, make sure to sell a lot of them, and then just, if you're gonna keep doing the raids, then you'll easily get a lot more, because it does not go beyond 999, so you might as well sell once you get to, you know, that cap. I'll also take a look, because I've been farming these raid events. Yeah, look at that. I have so many shards now. I have, looks like over 100 of just about every single type except for fire and grass. So yeah, just from simply farming these raids, I got a lot of Terra Shards just last night. So basically, let's quickly talk about Pokemon that you want to use in this raid event. First of all, your Pokemon should be level 100. It just makes it easier. Second of all, almost any physical attacker will do. So you have a lot of options for this raid event. Obviously the Blisseys are different Terra types. So if you look on the map, you'll see the sparkling raids. These are all the Blisseys. And so you can see what Terra type they're gonna be and kind of prepare accordingly. But I'm just gonna start by saying that Iron Hands is probably the best way to do it. Max attack, and honestly, the rest of your EVs don't even matter. Max attack, adamant nature, belly drum, and then close combat and thunder punch are just fine by themselves. If you want, you can also give your Iron Hands like earthquake or ice punch just to cover other possible Blissey types. But those two moves are all you need, and simply all you need to do is click belly drum and then click whichever move will either be super effective or neutral against the Blissey, and you'll either one-hit KO the Blissey, or if it's like a different type, like for example, if I'm going up against like a, I don't know, a fairy Blissey, and my best move to hit it is gonna be Thunder Punch, I might not one-hit KO it, but I'll take it low enough to where another Thunder Punch or two will easily knock it out. So this Blissey right here is an ice type, so it'll be easy for me because obviously I'm a fighting type, so all I need to do is get up one belly drum and then go for either Drain Punch or Close Combat. I think Close Combat's the way to go here because the defense drop doesn't matter, because Last Resort barely does any damage because Blissey's attack is awful, and Seismic Toss will always do a fixed amount of damage, which is 75 in this case, so I don't need to worry about that either. So, you know, Close Combat will definitely knock it out for sure. And Close Combat's just a great move to hit neutral Blisseys as well. Like for example, if you're up against like a grass type Blissey, close combat's also fine, although Iron Hands does learn Ice Punch, so you can just give it Ice Punch. So anyways, my booster energy gets used up there. I'm using booster energy. I don't think the item really matters either, but if you're running Iron Hands, I think you might as well run booster energy because it gives you yet an extra attack boost on top of your +6 with Belly Drum. So it just makes these raids so much easier as well. And look, as you can see, my teammates are already doing a lot of damage to the Blissey, even unboosted. So they go Seismic Toss. As you can see, it's definitely not going to knock me out. And so here I can just go for the close combat, and that will very easily just plow through Blissey's health. There we go. Yeah, it did not stand a chance at all. So again, if you have multiple Pokemon you can use, you know, between like Iron Hands, Azumarill, and like Ursaring, for example, you can probably find a move that's super effective against just about any Blissey. So you can easily one-hit KO any of these Blisseys. But if you only have one of these Pokemon, like one Iron Hands or Azumarill or Ursaring or whatever, you know, you might not always one-hit KO the raids, but I mean, you're gonna easily do that. And so basically the shards you get, or the prizes you get, as you can see there, I forgot to scroll here, but you get different Terra shards, and also, you know, sometimes you'll get a bunch of the type you just did. So I did like a fire Blissey raid and I got like over 20 fire Terra shards. Sometimes you'll get nothing but Terra shards of various types. Sometimes you'll get a mix of Terra shards and XP candies. So very good balance there. All right, so just to go into a little bit more detail on the Pokemon you can use, like I said, basically any level 100 physical attacker is gonna be fine. Like that has like maybe Belly Drum or Swords Dance. Belly Drum is your best bet. So Iron Hands is great. Azumarill is great with Belly Drum. There's also Ursaring who has Guts. So if you go with Ursaring with Belly Drum, you can give it a Toxic Orb or Flame Orb and get the Guts going. And then once you use Belly Drum, you know, your attack stat is humongous. And then you just one-hit KO with like Facade or Crunch or whatever the case might be. So these raids are very easy and you can just farm them all day long. If you don't have a Belly Drummer, you can raise one, but if you don't have that, again, just any physical attacker at level 100 with an Adamant Nature and a stat boosting move. Ceruledge is also great. There's a Dragapult who can be a physical attacker. Even the Decidueyes from the most recent raids are also a great option as well. So, you know, there's no shortage of good Pokemon. Like I said, there's no shortage of good Pokemon to use. I would personally recommend Iron Hands or Azumarill, but if you don't have those, again, there's just so many different options. So a couple more tips on these raids. Basically, the event ends on March 26th, which is this upcoming Sunday. And so beyond that point, if you connect your game, after that point, if you connect your game to the internet, the Blissey raid events will be gone. But if you want to farm these raid events for a long time, all you need to do is after that date, after March 26th, just not connect your game to the internet if possible. And if you don't connect your game to the internet, these raid events will still keep going over and over, and you can just farm them indefinitely. If you want to really grind them out and farm them until you have like 999 of each shard, I mean, that's going to take a while, but you know, that's an option for you if you want to do that. So this is just the best raid event we've had, aside from like the cool 7-star raids with new Pokemon, with unique Pokemon, because I mean, Terra Shards and XP candies are really valuable, and just being able to farm them over and over and over again is just fantastic. And like I said, these events are just so easy. If you get the Blissey low enough, it will start spamming Soft Boiled, which it will not recover a lot of health, but it does sometimes recover enough of a chunk that it takes a little bit longer to knock them out. But basically, if you have a level 100 Pokemon and you kind of know what you're doing, it's almost a guarantee that you're going to beat the raid one way or the other. It's just Belly Drum is like a 1 or 2 hit KO a lot of times, so that's kind of the way to go, like I said. But you see all these different Blisseys, Blissey raid dens on the map, and then once you complete all of them, all you need to do is, you know, press the home button, go to the settings, scroll down all the way to system, and then go to date and time and move your day forward 1. And if you do that, then the raids will change, or you'll get a new batch of Blissey raids. So again, all you need to do is just keep doing that over and over and over again, beat all the Blissey raids, rack up all those candies and all those Terra Shards, and after this weekend or within a week or so, you're gonna be set for a long time. And hopefully Pokemon Home compatibility is coming soon. So there's going to be, you know, Pokemon you can transfer eventually from older games, and this will allow you to kind of change their Tera types once they're available, and also, you know, get them to level 100 as well. So exciting stuff. I'm really excited about this raid event. I'm really happy because, like I said, I was kind of short on some Tera shards for certain types, so it's awesome to be able to kind of farm those. So hope this video helped you out. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos, and let me know what your best raid counter, what's your most interesting raid counter for these Blissey events, something that I didn't think about. Let me know in the comments. I'll talk to you later.